Alright, it's day 258, and as you can see, the foliage is large and lush green, and that's because I pruned away all the ugly leaves, the diseased mottled yellow leaves. I think pruning is really important to avoid massive infestations. You'll see a patch of really dark green leaves there. That was actually on the other side of this apartment balcony railing. I just flipped it over to reposition the melons. You can see some offshoots growing there, but the leaves are underdeveloped. They're sort of yellow-green. They don't get much sun, and basically these vines decide where they want to invest resources in, and obviously they're not going to invest too many resources in places where there's no sunlight. I'm running out of space rapidly, and I'm thinking of moving this pot a little bit to the center and installing 2 maybe tower trellises to give these vines more room to climb. There's still a lot of female flowers blooming with pre-melons. I'm going to pollinate all of these by hand. There's an abundance of male flowers now. They outnumber the female flowers. Manual pollination with a paintbrush is very easy. It's the most user-friendly object. Just stick it in there, make a few turns, make your rounds with all the male flowers, the new ones you see at any given time. And after you've covered all the vines and you've gotten pollen from the males from all the vines, then start doing the same thing with all the female flowers you see. So right now I have a pretty natural balance of the male flowers being more frequent and outnumbering the female flowers. However, I'm getting female flowers almost every day that are open, so it's a pretty busy job. I have to keep doing this, sometimes even twice a day. So here's the fun stuff. I'm comparing a large chicken egg to the melons. This is the one I showed you last time. It was the biggest one, I think, belonging to vine 3. This one, I think, got pecked by a bird, and I've relocated everything, so it should be safe for now. This belongs to vine 2. It's still pretty small. Vine 2 has been lagging for whatever reason. It probably doesn't get enough sun. And this is another one on vine 3. Vine 1 has plenty of these, just small ones that are still lacking in development, but eventually they'll catch up. So this is the largest one. It's on vine 1, and it's actually bigger than a chicken egg at this point, a large chicken egg. So that's pretty impressive. It's ovular, it's got the same shape, it's fuzzy when you pet it, it's soft, kind of like fur. And here's another melon that's close by, just one inner node away. So this is a very good melon, and I have a feeling that this will be the first one to reach full size and mature. Here's an interesting anomaly. Normally the petiole is very straightforward in its transition to a leaf, but in this case it sort of branches and fans out in both directions, and there's a broad leaf webbing, so to speak, and that's completely different from other leaves. You can see a little bit of webbing here and some adult spider mites running around. I would recommend using 0.6% hydrogen peroxide in a spray bottle and just forcefully spraying them away, knocking them off, and also trying to kill them actively with the liquid. So here's a typical leaf back that looks clean from distance, but when you get close you can see it's infested.